So as I'm saying, today we will talk about Figma using autism. Okay, we have an expert UX called Marílio Souza. He's a close friend, and he will talk about using the Figma and show you some examples. But before we have some things to say. The first one is if you have some question, okay, in the tab chat you have a spot to put some question inside. After this webinar, we will do some random question to our speaker. Please, please put some question. Let's be proactivity, okay? After this, if you want to talk something, or you if you have some team that you want to share, please read the code, the QR code, and submit your talk. Okay, and we have a big news. The OSDC slash next step is back. Okay, so my thing is, please read the code QR and do some registry, because in the last year in 2018, some if I remember well, we had two, and we learned a lot with the expert. So after this, I can pass to Maurílio.
Can,
Maurílio, go ahead. Try now.
hello, everyone.
I was sharing.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. Let me just share my screen, and that's it. Please let me know if you were right. Can see my screen.
Yes, we are.
Okay, perfect. So let's go, everyone. Before we start, I'd like to say to you that it's a big pleasure to be here this night to talk about this topic that I really love. Um, I I can say that everyone who knows me probably have heard about Figma before, because I am passionate about this tool, and I believe that I have a good content for you on this workshop this night. So let's move forward. Give me a second. Yeah, just talk a little bit about me. I am UX UI designer and also OutSystems front-end developer and UI mentor. And I am a holder degree of systems for internet by FIOP, UX UI design by Editor School, and I have a certificate that proves that I am design systems specialist by Meyuka. It was just a little bit introduction about myself. But talking about the agenda for our presentation, our conversation today, it's so simple. We will cover some topics like just a short Figma overview, and let's talk about OutSystems UI kit as well, and we will try design together. Okay, so that's it. Now I'd like invite you to meet Figma. Yeah, this is Figma, my dog. Maybe let's talk about another one, but I believe that my dog is so cute, so I've decided to bring to our meeting this picture. But let's go. Let's talk about the Figma feature, Figma 2, Figma platform. Okay. Basically, what I want to say you that what is Figma? Figma basically is a cloud-based design tool that is similar to Sketch and Adobe XD, Envision, similar to in functionality and features, but with big differences that make Figma, and my point of view, better for team collaboration. Basically, Figma simplifies the design process and is more effective than other programs at helping designers and the teams work together efficiently. Okay, and another point, let me just, oh, I'm sorry. If you want to know about Figma, just a point that I forgot. To know more about Figma, you can access this website, figma.com/about, and you could find more information on their documentation. It's a very well documentation platform. So Figma, you can found more information there. It was just because I forgot, so I bring back the point to show you. I'm sorry, but that's it. Keeping my presentation, we're talking about how the Figma how where Figma works. Okay. Figma basically works on any platform. Figma works on any operating systems that runs a web browser. You can use Figma. If you have a browser, you can use Figma on a macOS computer device as well. You can use Figma on a Windows PC, Linux machine, and even in Chromebooks can be used with Figma. It is the only design tool of this type that does this. So we can say that everyone can share, open, and edit Figma files. Everyone can do magic with Figma. So another point that I consider crucial for Figma is the possibility to collaborate with your team easily. Um, and it happens because Figma is a browser-based platform which allows team members can collaborate between them in a real time. I mean, what does that mean? Basically, when we are working on Figma, we can share the file, the project with our team, and everyone on my team can work together. Okay, so it was the main reason that Figma was released at the first time, because at this time, every tool focused in UI design for interface had not the possibility to the people in the same team work together. And so the main purpose of Figma to be built, it was to the collaboration as well. So people on Figma, people view and edit in the file are shown at the top the app an avatar. I will show you how it works. And each person also has a named cursor, so it's possible to track everyone on the screen. So Figma, it's really easy to use, okay? Another point about Figma, I could say the plugins. The plugins are applications now created by the community that extended the functionality of Figma. Basically, the plugins run in Figma files and perform one or more user actions. The plugins allow users to customize their experience or create more efficient workflows. And in my routine, in my every day, I use a bunch of plugins. I use to, I don't know, I can't, if I need to specify, for example, the type scale of some specific typography, I can use a plugin that extended the possibility of the platform to I don't know, to create more, to be more creative, you know. And I can also use another plugin that I really use is the Unsplash plugin, because on my designers, every time I need to add some new images there. So with the Unsplash plugin, just to exemplify you what I am trying to say, I can use this plugin to grab pictures from the web easily. So just at last but not least, sharing files. Figma is really simple. Figma it's a really simple platform. So it also allows the Figma also allows its users to share any file, page, or framing, depend on the permissions that each one have. Okay, and when we when a user clicks on a share link, if I share with you a link to my page, to my project, and when you click on this link, um, a web version of the Figma is launched, and we already we already can work on the platform. Basically, it was just quickly Figma overview. We're gonna give more context. Give me just a second. Oh yeah. And talk about the OutSystems UI. We will cover the topic about the OutSystems UI kit. But before we talk about the OutSystems UI kit, we need to know what is really the OutSystems UI. Basically, the OutSystems UI is a reactive web and mobile framework. It's the older developers as me know, for example, Bootstrap or Booma or things like this. I know that these examples that I gave you, it's not correct to compare with the OutSystems UI, because the OutSystems UI is a framework based on a design system, so it's a little bit different. But basically, the OutSystems UI it's a reactive web and mobile framework with multiple resources, responsive UI patterns, elements, layouts, screen templates, and so on. The OutSystems UI is based on design systems, as I mentioned before, respecting a bunch of design rules that allow us to build coherent and consistent, fully customizable projects. Yeah, and just to know more about the OutSystems UI, we can visit this link. Let me just show you about the. Give me a second, please. Well, yeah, it's the page, the web page of the OutSystems UI. Okay, just to let you know more about the OutSystems UI, and they will talk to you why I am talking a lot the OutSystems UI. Yeah, OutSystems UI, we have some patterns and elements and components that allow us to have more flexibility and use this become as faster than others developers. So just to let you know about OutSystems UI and what the relation between the OutSystems UI and Figma in my presentation. Just to give me a second. The OutSystems give us a library on Figma that allow us to construct more and efficiently and faster. Give me a second just to, yeah, that's all right. We can found on the Figma community a library called OutSystems UI Kit, and it's the point that I wanted to let you know. With the OutSystems UI Kit, we can build every piece of a screen, and it allows us to give more to have more. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. It allows us to have more confidence with our project. I will show you how it works. How can I grab from the internet the OutSystems UI kit. It's so simple. On the Figma, by the way, it's the Figma screen, the first screen that you have when you open your Figma platform. So you have here some options in your recent jobs, every files that you recently have worked, your draft is in the community. On the community, we can grab plugins that as I mentioned before, and the focus on our workshop, we will cover our topic about the OutSystems UI kit. So we can search for OutSystems UI kit, OutSystems UI. Okay. Yeah, it's also important. The OutSystems UI, we have all elements that we have in OutSystems UI. But the difference here is that in OutSystems UI kit, we have all elements designed, focusing in our development, in our design before we start a new application, a new project. Okay, so this is the by the OutSystems, the official library. It's important you duplicate the version 1.1.1 because this version allow us to use the OutSystems UI plugin that we will cover later. But okay, I will do that just to let you know how it works. Let's get a copy. Okay. I will show you the difference of a blank file just to the people who never have used the Figma before. Okay, we have a blank Figma file here, and it's a so simple interface. We have some options to work here. We can design forms, and the Figma, it's really simple. Here we have the name of the project that we are working on, and here, as I mentioned before, I have my avatar. If I send you this link, you can access this link, and we can work together. I don't know if we can. I don't know, Tiago. I'm sorry. Can we send the link for the people, or maybe it's not possible?
Yes, it's sent to me in off kit that I put in the chat. Or
Okay.
you can put in the chat yourself. In the chat, you have the general tab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Perfect. Let me try.
the link.
If you haven't see it before, let me copy the link. Maybe we will have some restrictions because I am not using. Maybe
Now
can see.
we can see the
Yeah, we have some people here. All right. Oh, hello, people. Let's try to write here and hello. Let's go. I will write my hello here. Hello, people. Hello, people. One. Okay. Wait. I cannot see my. Oh. Yeah, people. Let's go. Let's have fun on Figma. Yeah, Figma, it's amazing. So wait, we'll design it together. I promise you. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's really amazing. They really like it's amazing, man. It's amazing. Okay. So let's get back to our presentation. Give me a second. Oh, I'm sorry. For the OutSystems UI, I can try something with you. I will open again this link. Okay. No, give me a second. Uh, I'm sorry, people. I have no the pages open. Okay, okay. We have here the lifestyle guides for from the OutSystems. Okay, here we have all styles, people, all UI patterns, all widgets, the screen templates, details, dashboards, everything that we have when we start a new application on OutSystems. Imagine it, figure it out. I will start a new application right now, and I am using the OutSystems UI for to construct my application. Okay, everything that we have on this link, on this lifestyle guide here regarding by the OutSystems, and I will send you again this link. Okay, everything, every aspect, every visual aspect that we have here, we have on the OutSystems UI. Okay, why I am trying to say you that? Because everything that we have on the LSG from OutSystems, we have here on our OutSystems UI. Okay, when we are talk about the styles, for example, let's go. Let's see it. Yeah, by default, the OutSystems use Roboto. Okay, and we have every give me a second. We have here the font size that we use on OutSystems, the colors, the brand palette, the extended palette, the neutral palette, the semantic palette, everything that we have on OutSystems UI, we have here. So the OutSystems UI kit, it's a library that gives us the possibility to design our application before we start we start the development of our application, and we can use the OutSystems UI library to give to our designers the similarity. I don't know the best word to use, but we can start our application on the right way. Okay, and we will see how it works. Let's move forward. Okay, so we have here the layouts of the same layouts that we have on our OutSystems applications, our accessibility aspects here, our screen templates. When we start an application from a template, if you have a little bit more experience in using OutSystems, you already got the point that I am trying to say you. So we have here some screen templates already built in. So the icons the OutSystems use for the construction, the development of their applications, charts, accordion, badge, button. We have all as visual aspects that OutSystems use when we are starting a new application. So that's it. So imagine if we need to start a new application, and before we start the development, we want to design. We have the wireframes, we have all the UX projects. We already validate all things, all points, the business rules. We will start the UI design step, the UI designing phase. How the Figma could help me on this? Let me just I want to use this page anymore, okay? Because I already tried. Let me give me a second just to open my. Yep. I already prepared some material for you. It's the same, with a little bit difference that I already changed the colors here, okay? And I will show you what it happened, okay? basically, imagine that I will start a new application today, and I already have. Let grab this aspect colors here, bring to our. Okay, we have the cover. These pages are and each page is present the elements, components that we have on OutSystems UI. Okay, so I will create another page here, add another page, and I will put demo. Oh, okay, perfect. And we have here our brand, just a fake brand, just to exemplify you how it works. Let me change the color, the background color of my Figma. I don't know, but I don't know you, but I believe I really like to use the dark mode for everything. So let me change it for this color. Maybe it works better. Maybe not. Yeah, we will work on the iron bank. It's at our. Okay, perfect. So imagine that we have this color, and it will be this access. It's the primary color of my project. Let's find the styles here. Here on the OutSystems UI kit that we've cloned, we've duplicated, we have the primary color and the secondary color here. Okay, it's already is documented here on the Figma. When I create a new style and I document this style, we will have this styled components or style elements or style I don't know aspects variables we have here on the right side of our Figma. And basically, we have the primary color that OutSystems already use. And if you check on your OutSystems UI, we'll know that the hexadecimal for this one is this mess. 1068 EB. Yeah, that's all right. But I have my client. I will start the project for the Irene B bank, and I have another color for this one. Just give me to put it here to. Yeah, we have this one, and the secondary color we have this one. Okay, perfect. So we already have the brand color defined here. The primary base is blue, and the secondary base, maybe it's another blue, more darker blue or something like this. But if we see here the buttons, we will see the same color that we have here. All right. Can you see? Can you see it? Okay. So when I select this button, we have here the brand primary base, as I mentioned before. Okay, it's really the primary the primary color. If I change, give me a second. Let's back to If I change the primary base of my Figma file, my Figma OutSystems UI kit file, if I change it for, okay, let's get this color and change it for our primary color. Okay. Every point that I had in blue before, it will be now we have this new color. Look, if I get back to the button, voila, we have the green one as our primary base. Okay, and it happens if we change the secondary color for our secondary base for this new one. Give me a second. Okay, let's change it. Yeah. Okay. And every point that we had blue ones, we have new colors. for example, the breadcrumbs here, we have the new green, the new color, the new brand color. And if you visit the card ones, we see, okay? And it's not magic. I did not see it before our workshop or our user group. It's worry. We did it together. So yeah, every aspect is that we have here, okay? Float, action, gallery. Gallery, we don't have anything. Input, okay. So I invite you, if you were downloaded the OutSystems UI kit on your Figma, I invite you to see the screen templates, okay? And on this screen template, we already have a lot of examples, and it already solves a lot of problems that we have when we are trying to design applications, okay? So I'm sorry. Okay, that's it. So we have here a lot of examples that we already have when we start a new application from OutSystems for development. So the point here is, give me a second. Okay, this one. Okay. I will share with you again this. Okay, this link. Wow. Let's go, people, again. Party again. Yeah, we already everyone already have the Irene Bank logo, so we can start. I just wanted that you please give me a little bit space to try designing our interface. Uh, we will try. Let's give me a second. Yeah, the people really like this. Okay. I will try design. Just to demonstrate to you. Let me pick this one. This is example just to, yeah, here on the demo. I like it. Everyone work together. It's really amazing. I think that this user group will be historical. Yeah. Well, yeah, we have here an example. I will delete just to we work together here. Okay, this is screens. Okay, perfect. I will bring just this screen template. Maybe I will use something like this. Maybe this one. Oh, very important. When you start your application, okay, give me a second. Grab this one. The people is here. Okay. Look, we have here the OutSystems logo, okay? And when we click on logo and go to main components, it will show us the original logo, okay? In this case, we will change the OutSystems logo. Yeah, this one. We will change the OutSystems logo, plugins, go to main component. Let's try to change it, and will we see the magic happen? Yeah. Look, every point that I have the OutSystems logo already, we have the Irene Bank. Okay. Yeah, we have here a nice, screen already. Let's try to use for this application. Maybe I don't know if I have any time more time, Tiago. Please let me know if I.
You have 4 minutes because we have a lot of
Oh,
questions.
yeah. Yeah, okay, okay, I got it. I got it. But I think that I could explain. I already could explain how it works. I will just show how I did it using exactly this screen. If you compare this one, okay, this card I use it just to exemplify Francisco. Yeah, we have here. Look, it's the same screen, okay, and I just change it endpoints here, the background color of the top menu, the logo. I did not use the dark one. I used the lightest, and I changed the just the information here, and I've added the user avatar that we already have on OutSystems UI. So I just used components that the OutSystems UI give me to increase, to improve my development. So that's it, people. That's it. Um, it was just a little demonstration how we can work using OutSystems UI. You already have the link to work if someone wants to don't know, to check it again. And I hope you like it, you enjoyed the demonstration, and that's it. That's it.
Okay, so I have some few questions here.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
I will pick handling. Okay, because I don't know how much time you will take to answer. But the first one is from Pedro Matos, and he asked, uh, he asked, Figma has many qualities. Is there anything that could be improved?
Yeah, I don't know if I am sure about the question, but if Pedro is asking us about the if Figma has
I,
something to improve, I believe that yeah. For example, I'm sorry, Tiago. Could you please continue?
sorry?
No, no, I don't know. I think you weren't trying to say something for me.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no.
okay, perfect. Oh, okay, perfect. But yes, recently Figma did a lot of changes in its platform. So too many things that I consider that it was fail or something, or Figma had some points to improve, and recently they are trying to focus the platform to the design systems development. So if I could mention one point, one thing that I don't know, I don't like on Figma. Hmm, on my mind, I think they can improve the possibility to changes the variables, because it we to change the variables on Figma, we need to use the plugins. It's not a native feature, and I believe that it could be improved in other time, maybe in the future. Yeah.
Okay, so 1 minute. Another question is from Adriana Diaz. Do
Okay.
you have some plugins to recommend?
On Figma, yeah, I forgot the I forgot the Figma. OutSystems have the OutSystems UI plugin. Okay, can I share my screen? 1 minute, please, Thiago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
I promise you just 1 minute. Look, we have here the plugin. I have some plugins here. OutSystems UI plugin. And you can figure out that after you define all aspects, visual aspects on your project, you already have defined the color primary, the secondary primary, and then and everything that you need um, to define an individual respects of your project. You can open, um, you can find more plugins because you will direct it for the community, and you can uh, find a lot of plugins there. But in specifically for just to answer this question, we have here the OutSystems UI plugin. It just works on this version of the OutSystems UI, okay, version 1.1.1. And we have, when we start the plugin here, we already have, do you remember that we did the change of our primary color here, and it's already grabbed all the informations that Figma that we've worked on the platform on our project, and we have all the CSS and aspects just for the where's the well oh yeah, we have here all aspects, visual aspects that we need to start our project, and we can generate all CSS and send for the front-end developer. And I can say you, I'm sure if you send for you, if you as designer send for your front-end developer the CSS read, look, you maybe you look like a god for him. It's really amazing. It's really amazing, and it's a OutSystems UI plugin. It's a official plugin by OutSystems,
So
and it's
basically,
really
you
amazing.
can save the CSS, right, to reuse in your application, right?
Yeah. Imagine you are developing some application, and you are trying to, um, you were trying another feature on your design systems on your application. I don't know, and you were your US designer, Thiago. You were
Yeah.
designing a new screen. Okay, and you change some variables, or you put some new variables for your Figma file, and before that you can, and after that you can save all new CSS variables and just add on your CSS file on Surface Studio. Okay, and
Mhm.
it works like magic, and it's really amazing. Our systems give us the best opportunities to developer faster and faster.
We have three questions that is more or less the same,
Okay.
and I will resume the three, four actually. Three
Okay.
of three of them it was done by Ruben Silva, Joran Aenes, and James Andrade.
Okay.
Uh, the three guys are asking about how you can use what you have done in Figma in Autism. So basically, there is some way to actually you have answer right now, but there is some way that we can integrate the icon, the web blocks, the what you have done in Figma in the Autism.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have yet a magical plugin that we just click and whoa, but it's some topics more advanced that maybe it's topic for another user group, but we can we cannot to export screen here and but on the Surface Studio, but we can, for example, we can save these variables, okay, that we have. And if
Mhm.
you are on a front end, maybe the front end, the front end developers can, um, from CSS, on a GitHub, for example, grab all these visual aspects, but we can transform, for example, maybe we can, uh, let me show you. For example, if you have this counter here,
Yeah.
we cannot transform this block in a web block, for example. We
Okay.
just, but we know that we already have this web block there in our systems UI, so we can just grab all the CSS that maybe we can define in the CSS that we need to adjust for, to have this aspect, these visual aspects on OutSystems platform. So basically, that's it. We cannot yet transform designing in web blocks.
Okay. So there is another question that Magali Oliveira have she done, and it's a good question. Can
Okay.
you currently use Autism and Figma perfectly on Mac OS?
Yeah, Figma and but yeah, I use to my work. I use every day Figma and OutSystems on my Mac OS on my Mac device. It's it works. It's smoother than butter.
Okay. So Elena Labero have done another question.
Please.
She asking, do you have any hint about how to get easier the icon export process for use as font from Figma?
I usually export as a CBG my icons to Figma, but it just happens when I need to when I need to I don't know if in my on my project I really need to change the icons. Okay, we already have on OutSystems UI the font also, and yeah, maybe some people like to change. I'm one of these people that really like to change the icons, but when I am working on in a project that I need to change the 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 icons, I export it on SVG. Um, if I can show another plugin that I really like, Iconify. Iconify is another one that really works well. So if the people want very nice icons, the Iconify is really
Yeah.
good. Okay.
Is it, there is Ruben Silva have put some question right now. That is a good question. Is if you have any material or content that to help in this subject, autism slash Figma relationship. If you have some material that you have learned or have create or something like that.
Yeah, it was a little bit complicated to me because when I started using OutSystems platform as a developer, because I've started as a front-end developer, as you know, um, I hadn't, I could not find anything on the internet. So I just had to study about Figma and please, when the people want to learn about Figma, I should recommend that it's not about Figma, just not about Figma. We need to study a little bit more about the UI aspects and visual design and things like this. For example, when I've started to use the OutSystems UI as well, I didn't notion about how complete the OutSystems UI is, you know. So if you study points like grid systems and the color palette, whatever, and but OutSystems on OutSystems community, we already have a bunch of topics and past events that the people talks about the UX UI process. About Figma, I believe that we could not find, but about UX, UI, and front-end development, we can, and after that we can put all the pieces together like a puzzle, So unfortunately, that's it. Next one.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. So we have two more questions to finalize.
Okay, okay.
One is from Gemma Venoreich. Sorry if I not spell right. Is Autism working on the Autism UI Figma file to make the clickable prototype more interactive? So, for example, when we hovering or clicking a button in the clickable prototype of Figma, the state of button will change.
Yeah, and I can tell you that, for example, the latest is on the OutSystems UI kit, the latest versions, we already have some aspects that compile this. For example, if I just to exemplify here, oh yeah, phone, yeah, phone min. Okay, perfect. If I mm, bring a button here, we the OutSystems UI kit it's a powerful tool that we can use to design for OutSystems, because here we have, for example, we have the button in all states that we can use on our development. Okay, so if I put here our button, I believe that I hope that if I bring the just artboard, a canvas, a frame to simulate simple application with a button. Okay, and if I played this one, yeah, we have a visitor. If I play here, well, it's not working the hover, but we can. I I don't know if in this, yeah, but we have, but it's because let me just try another color here just to as in Firebase. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Mm, okay, I'm hover. I hope it works right now. No, I don't know why. Why?
Need to refresh, no?
No, it's oh yeah, because it's not defined here, but it's obvious that when we will start a new project, maybe we won't use um, every buttons that we have here. Okay, it's not prototyped. It's not prototyped the yet, but we can pick all buttons that we have here and choose and prototype it for maybe. Let me show. We can just to demonstrate not the OutSystems UI kit, but the possibility to on hover. Okay, when we while hovering, what my button it's supposed to do, they'll navigate for this one. Okay, just to check it. Uh, did they change this? It's not correct to do, guys, but just to demonstrate the power of the Figma. I'm suspected you talk about Figma, you know.
You are a fanboy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. And if I could say, when I started YouTube development and designing, I didn't like the Figma. I don't know why, but I was learning
Converted.
about, yeah, something like this. Well, I did do something so stupid because I prototyped it um, in a wrong way. But okay, please, sorry. it works when I need to um, prototype it, maybe the states of hover and other points. We can just to to answer the question. But yeah, we can.
Okay. So I think what a gem means that you would like to have a red button component with which you can make screen with separate button states.
Well, for example, here we already have different states here on our
Yeah,
Figma.
using the template you have, right?
Yeah, yeah. Look, when I will start a new, because when I start a new project, I and before that, I already have designed all wireframing. Okay, so I basically I do speci kind of inventory of all elements, components that I will use. Okay, and I create my style guide or my micro design systems or mini design systems, but always based on the OutSystems UI kit. Okay, that's it's not a question. I am affirming you that every time that you will start a new project, it have to be based on the OutSystems UI kit. Okay.
Okay. The last question is
Perfect.
from Magali Oliveira. What do you believe that autism could bring to improve the life of UX, Y, and front end?
Um, I think that it's not about the OutSystems, just about the OutSystems. It's a question that I believe, in my point of view, I believe that we can the development as well. We need to improve the handoff between the designer team and the front end development team. So I believe that it's a place that the people doesn't know how it works well. So we need to improve this passage, this handoff of the teams. So that I believe that we can improve them.
Okay,
And
so I will finish now the Q&A. I would like to say thank you everyone to to be here to participate the user group, and I would like to say thank you Maurílio for this amazing presentation and this amazing demo you have done.
you're welcome, people. Please invite me more.
Do you have any tips or suggestion to everyone?
Um, don't know, just keep going and studying more about front end development and UX UI, and I believe that it's in OutSystems, and I believe that it's a great market, and we'll have a lot of opportunities in the future. It'll be amazing. I believe in that. It's on my point of view.
Yeah, me too.
So that's it, people.
Yeah. So everyone, have a good night. Have a good week. Be safe. The first of all.
Yeah, be safe.
So bye everyone.
Bye bye, people. Thank you again.
Thank you.